Narcissists love to speak in code, and they love to make it think like you think that you're the one who's speaking in code, right? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 narcissism code words that you need to know so that you know that you're not the one who's crazy for a change. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I am a narcissist negotiation expert. I'm also an attorney, and I have heard it all. I've heard the narcissist make you think that you're the one who's crazy all the time. And I am also a globally recognized narcissist negotiation expert. I've written a best-selling book that you need to get your hands on. It's called Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And you can get that at slaythebullybook.com. And if you get it right now, you can get your hands on a masterclass, an amazing workbook, and you get to come to my amazing launch, which I'm going to have so many cool prizes and really great things for you. You need to turn yourself around and feel free. And I get that because I've been exactly where you are. So if you are brand new to this channel, welcome. Welcome home. Welcome to a place where you can feel finally like you can breathe, because this is your place. This is your community. I've been exactly where you are. Even as an attorney, after I'd been a very powerful attorney for many, many years, I found myself on my knees with a narcissistic business partner. And that is why I do what I do every single day right here with you. So I've created a very, very powerful community of people who are rising up against narcissists every single day. And I want you to feel like you can do the same thing. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are coming back here, welcome, welcome, welcome back. I want you to know that every single one of us possesses the ability to have that power, that knowledge to do whatever you want to do, to shape yourself, to shape the next phase of your life. Part of the way that you can do that is to be able to decode the language that narcissists use and really be able to recognize that on the spot. And that's what we're going to be doing today, so that you can enlighten yourself. Today, we're diving deeper, even deeper, with 5 narcissism code words you need to know. Recognizing these phrases can reshape the way that you review relationships, whether they're professional, whether they're personal, family, neighbor, doesn't matter. It helps to protect you, put that bubble around you, protect your mental, spiritual, physical, emotional well-being. So code word number 1 is, I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, you're just taking it wrong, right? I didn't mean it that way. So this phrase is often a method of evading accountability. That's what they love to do. They're like slippery eels, right? They use this to imply that you are misinterpreting their intent, thereby putting that blame back onto you. So, for example, if a partner belittles you, belittles your job, and tells you, I didn't mean it that way, they're dismissing your feelings. It's a way of dismissing your feelings, devaluing your feelings, making you feel like whatever it is that you felt wasn't real. And that's not okay. If a colleague takes credit for your work, oh, I didn't mean it that way. I thought we were just collaborating. Again, it just makes you feel like whatever it was that you felt, you shouldn't be feeling that way. So I didn't mean it that way. That's number 1, code word number 1. Code word number 2 is you're too sensitive. You're too sensitive. They say this all the time. This is so manipulative. It is, again, designed to trivialize your feelings. By labeling you as you're too sensitive, it is meant to invalidate you, invalidate your reactions, making it seem like you're the one who has the problems. I remember that there was somebody that I knew that would, say the worst, most horrible things, and then they'd slap the word "ha" on the end of that sentence. Oh, you're just the worst thing. Ha! And that was supposed to take it all away. Again, they're trying to make it seem like you're the problem, not their actions are the problem. Not okay. And if you agree with me that that is not okay, give me not okay in the comments. And by the way, if you need additional support, make sure you join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Get the help and support that you need. And if you want free phrases for disarming narcissists, make sure you get my free phrases for disarming narcissists at disarmthenarc.com. So important, disarmthenarc.com. Free phrases. You can use them for text, emails, whatever it is that you need, disarmthenarc.com. Next one that you're going to need that that you probably have heard is, I'm only joking. I was only joking. Again, humor used as a shield against accountability. It's an attempt to paint the person as on the receiving end as lacking a sense of humor. I remember somebody actually, tried to call me a narcissist and then say, oh, it was my attempt at humor, and thereby diverting attention or an attempt away from saying something that was extremely hurtful and very, very hurtful actions or remarks. It's not okay if a coworker makes a derogatory comment about your appearance. Oh my goodness. That's, again, something really, really hurtful. I've actually heard somebody say, oh, that person's not eating it today, because they're on a diet. Oh, just kidding, just kidding. And they're actually saying this in a group setting in front of people, and they might actually be really very sensitive about their weight. That's really, really embarrassing to somebody. It can be really harmful, very shameful, about embarrassing for them. Not okay. And if they shrug it off and just say, oh, it was just a joke, it's just a joke, that is so hurtful. It can be really, really hurtful, and it can cause pain to somebody for a very, very long time. It can cause a deep amount of trauma to somebody, and you really don't know what a person is dealing with. So this is just awful. The next one that is a code word is it's for your own good. It's for your own good. This is a covert way of justifying or controlling unsolicited behavior. And they make it seem like this is a very, very covert narcissist thing to do. Oh, I'm just trying to help. I'm so concerned. This is something that covert narcissists do all the time. They couch their narcissism in concern, and they act as if they're in the person's best interests. And this is how they smear people too. In reality, they're really just smearing, or if they're talking directly to the person, they're just being narcissists, and it's a way of putting people down. I don't really like that dress, or, it doesn't really look the best on you. They're just trying to discourage people from hanging out with other people. Oh, they're really not the best crowd for you. They're really just trying to isolate you. They're trying to push you into a particular career path. And it's really just a way of discouraging you against your passions. That's so not okay. Point number 5, nobody else thinks that. This is very, very narcissistic. Again, it's that whole everybody else thinks this, nobody else thinks that. Narcissists try to isolate you. They try to devalue you. They try to make you feel like they're the only ones that might care about you, or that you should overly rely on them, or they're trying to marginalize your feelings, or they're trying to isolate you. By saying that nobody else thinks that, they're aiming to get you to doubt the legitimacy of your own feelings. It's a way of gaslighting you and trying to get you to think that you're crazy, and get you to doubt what it is that you're thinking, or maybe get you to not believe your own senses a lot of times. So maybe you're thinking something happened at work. You're worried about how you're being perceived or something. Oh, nobody else thinks that. In a group of friends, you bring up an issue and you might consider your concerns. Well, nobody else thinks that. You're the only one who feels that way. These are ways that narcissists get to control you. By recognizing these code words and these patterns, you start to realize, hey, this is a person that's not supporting me. And again, I go back to, how do you feel after you've been with a person? look at your gut. The heart actually is vibrationally ahead of the brain by 10 seconds. I don't know if you ever knew that. You actually know that something is off. You can just tell how you feel after you've been around this person. Trust your gut. Stop trying to make not your people your people. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share. Make sure that other people get to see it too, because we're on a mission to help people hear people. All right. So make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now's the time to do that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can get more of this empowering content, because we're here releasing new videos every single day so that you can get access to exactly what you need to help you. I want to make sure that you remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. Narcissists love to make you feel bad about yourself, especially when you go into the discard phase. I'm going to walk you through the 5 main ways that a narcissist makes you feel bad about yourself. And this is so important, so key that you watch all the way to the end. That way you will be on high alert. A narcissist makes you feel bad about yourself so that you can be on high alert. You're going to know exactly what they are so that you will be able to spot them and shut them down before anything major happens. Especially when you go into the discard phase, you're going to negotiate with them, you're going to communicate with them, and that way you can spot them and shut them down, stop it all from happening, and you can become the one who's more powerful, turn the tables, and figure out what to do. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you have been here before, welcome back. I'm so happy that you are here on this channel. We are here to empower you. We are here to make sure that you know that you are part of a tribe, part of a community of people who are lifting each other and empowering each other into a journey of breaking free and creating new beginnings and new futures. And by the way, in that vein, I have a brand new book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And we have a massive, huge live event coming, Slay the Bully live launch, virtual launch. Go to slaythebullylaunch.com. Make sure you sign up for that. When you invite 5 friends, you get 2 free chapters that have not even been published anywhere else. And I want to make sure that you get access to everything amazing. So Slay the Bully launch. Come join us. By recognizing these tactics, these 5 ways that narcissists make you feel bad about yourself, you are going to be onto them. And you're going to recognize that they try to make you feel bad about yourself. They try to destabilize you. They try to eat away at your self-worth. But once you see what's happening, then you can be informed. You can be empowered. First thing is gaslighting. This is their go-to. This is the first thing that they love to do. This is a manipulative tactic that they use to basically get you to question your own mind, your memories, your perceptions, even your sanity, if possible, saying whatever it is that you think you've seen, whatever it is that you think that you remember, even said sometimes, is not the truth. And they divert you into thinking it's something else. They actually say you're delusional. That didn't happen. Let's just say that you remember an anniversary and you point out how the narcissist overlooked it. Instead of apologizing, they'll say, we never celebrated it before, so why is it such a big deal now? The key is to trust your experiences, to trust your feelings, trust your gut. Recognizing that gaslighting is the first step to countering your mind and just really trusting your gut and knowing, no, that's not true. That's not how it took place. You can start keeping a journal. You can start keeping notes in your phone, and you can know exactly what took place. Do it simultaneously, contemporaneously with when things took place. Number 2 is belittling your achievements. You can say, hey, this thing happened. I'm so excited about it. And they'll say, oh, that's not that great. They'll figure out some way to basically put you down, some way to belittle you or belittle something about it for you, because they just don't want you to feel that good about it. They don't think that highly of you. The way you counter that is to know that your achievements do matter. Share them with people who are going to build you up, who are going to be excited for you. Rumi says, set the world on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. Are the people around you fanning your flames, or are they dousing your fire? Are they pouring water on your fire? Celebrate yourself with people who are going to fan your flames, who are going to celebrate you, and be around people that you want to celebrate. Genuine supporters. Sound good? Give me an amen in the comments if that sounds good so far. The next one is backhanded compliments. So this is where they might say that they're excited for you, but they'll say, good for you. You know, I did that years ago. It's like, I'm excited for you, but like they're letting you know that it's something that they did a long time ago, but that's really great for you. They're happy for you, but they're also letting you know that it's not so great because they did it so long ago. They'll say, oh, that's a great dress on you. It's very becoming on your figure. It's almost like a backhanded compliment, letting them know that the dress looks great because, you know, you're so overweight. So stay alert to these covert types of insults, these little put downs. If somebody is like that, they're not your people. I always say, stop trying to make not your people your people. When you leave being in somebody's presence and you don't feel good, you feel crappy inside, these are not your people. If you leave being around somebody and you feel better after being around them, then they're your people. It really is that simple. Next is playing the victim. They love to play the victim. Somehow, you know, they love to turn things around so that they're the victim too. They artfully twist these scenarios, making themselves look like the hurt party, even when they're at fault. So you ask them to apologize for something, and suddenly they're the ones who are hurt in some way. You always lash out at me. You know, I've got so much going on right now. You know how much I have going on. For you, it's vital to be very aware of what's truthful and what's not, and what's real and what's not. It's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility to take care of them and what's their responsibility. And you don't take that on. The next one is isolation from support. They isolate you from your support system. This is to make sure that you are overly reliant on them, even though they're not really there for you. They're not your friend. You know, you're their friend, but there's not a reciprocation, because good luck in having them be there for you when you need them. When you go to be with your friends or whatever, oh, that person's never there for you. They don't treat you well. If you try to get somebody's opinion on something, oh, you value that person's opinion over mine now, especially if it's somebody of the opposite sex. They're always intimating that there might be something going on with you and that other person. They don't trust you ever with somebody of the opposite sex. But make sure, no matter what, that you retain your connections of friendships, because you're going to need them. So these are the 5 ways that narcissists make you feel bad about yourself, and how you can counter it and keep your wits about you and make sure that you are staying in your power. And if you need to document, make sure that you get my free documentation chart at docthenarc.com. But make sure you also come to the launch party, get going with reading this new book, because everything is in there as well. So slaythebullylaunch.com. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that now. If you like this video, like it, share it, make sure everybody gets a hold of it. You want to make sure that we are fostering a community of people here who are for each other. We're not making each other feel bad about each other. We are here to lift each other up. Subscribe, hit that notification bell for more enlightening content. Stay strong, stay informed, always believe in yourself. Make sure your light is shining strong. Don't ask a narcissist why. Do this instead. Many times we want to know why do you do the things that you do? But do not do that. Do this instead. So if you are on a quest to be enlightened, you are in the right place. I want to remind each one of you that a new day is a new opportunity for a fresh start, and a fresh start against narcissists, a fresh start against toxic personalities, a fresh opportunity to have wisdom, especially when you are dealing with toxic personalities and choosing empowerment over entanglement. Today, we're going to give you lots of ways to choose how to deal with narcissists instead of asking them why. Why is asking a narcissist why not the best approach? And what alternatives can we adopt? Let's uncover the layers. So asking a narcissist why gives them power. It's the very nature of what many narcissists want. They thrive on when they sense that they can control the narrative. They want that emotion. They want that invitation to take center stage. For example, when you say, why did you spread that rumor about me? Why did you do that? So their answer may not only evade responsibility, but it gives them an opportunity for them to say, oh my God, I got to them. I got under their skin. Look at that. I triggered them. I got what I wanted. I got that supply that I wanted. They know that there's that thing. They're almost sort of laughing to themselves. They kind of look at it as, I'm going to defend myself. I didn't do that. I never said that. They'll turn it around and attack it on you. Well, if you didn't behave that way, I wouldn't have to have said anything. And it becomes an opportunity to sort of get into it with you and say, you're the one who behaved that way. And now you are the one that they sort of reverse it back onto. And now you end up feeling so much worse than when you even started this whole conversation. You're not going to get anything out of it. You're certainly not going to come away feeling like you got the answer that you wanted at all. Where do you think you're going with this conversation? It ends up being not only circular, it boomerangs back on you and you feel worse than you did when you started. So why gives them power? Instead, you don't ask them that question. So the next thing is it can make you doubt yourself. So that's another reason you don't ask them why. It honestly is a gaslighting situation. It's a manipulation tactic where somebody makes you doubt yourself, your instincts. It even questions your sanity. It's a card played by narcissists. Asking them why opens those doors, and it gives them an opportunity to rewrite events. You say, why did you forget our anniversary? They retort with things like, I told you I was feeling stressed. I told you about work this week. I told you all of these things. You don't care about my feelings. You don't care about how I feel. They never mentioned anything about being stressed. The other reason why you don't ask a narcissist why is that you're never going to get a truthful answer. They're going to avoid responsibility. When you confront them with why rather than introspection, they're going to weave a story that absolves them from whatever responsibility. You ask them, why did you overspend on our budget? Why did you not do the thing that you were supposed to do? You're never going to get a good answer. In understanding all of these challenges about asking narcissists why, how can you be more effective? What can you do instead? Well, number one is that you can create better boundaries. You can start to say, step one, don't run. Step two, make a U-turn. Step three, break free. So step one, don't run, clear boundaries. You can start to say, the very first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to be spoken to in a respectful manner, or assertively state your terms. You can say, I'm going to be proactive, not reactive. Proactive today, not reactive today. So rather than asking, why did you go through my personal diary? You can say, I value my privacy. I expect my diary and my personal belongings to remain untouched. So trust your feelings and perceptions. So your instincts, have evolved to protect you. When something feels wrong, trust that. Do you know your heart is 20 times ahead of your brain? Recall that time that you felt uneasy ahead of something. You're probably right. So that's your intuition. Listen to it. And then seek support and validation externally. In a world filled with gaslighting, it's pivotal to have that stable ground. Surround yourself with people who are going to validate your feelings. There's a quote from Rumi that I love that says, set your world on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. So seek people that are going to fan your flames, not douse your fire. People who are going to be in your space, who are going to be supporting you, that feel good around you. Set the world on fire. Feel good. I want you to put that in the comments right now. Feel good. It's time to feel good. Set the world on fire. You don't want those who are going to make you feel bad. You know when things aren't right. If you need additional support, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And I also have a sponsor on this channel, and that sponsor is BetterHelp. We only recommend services that we trust. So you can go to betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung, and you can seek out a therapist if you would like that additional support. In a world where there's so many narcissists, go get the help and support that you need. Boundaries, get the help you need. Trust your experiences, trust your gut. Step 1, don't run. Step 2, make a U-turn. Step 3, break free. You can go from drama, trauma, and chaos to a life of freedom, possibility, and purpose. And if you need additional support, you can get my phrases for disarming narcissists at disarmthenarc.com. Get your free phrases. And my brand new book, slaythebullybook.com. Go there. And, today's discussion sheds light on important aspects of human interactions. Remember, true strength isn't about standing tall alone. It's about lifting others in a community of people. So this is your community. This is your place. Let's be beacons of strength together. So if you like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you share it with other people in your community so that other people can have access to this information. And if you haven't subscribe to this channel, make sure you do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy that you are part of our community. We want you to be part of our community. We don't want you to feel isolated. We don't want you to feel alone. The next video that I want you to watch is 8 comments that reveal narcissist lies. That will also help you to start discerning it and start feeling so much more powerful, because this is all about you rising up and feeling more powerful. I'm Rebecca Zung. I will see you in that next video. Remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life, and I will see you over there.